Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome to another Royal Rumble. This is one of the craziest ideas I've done. And we are kicking it off. It is Power Rangers. And Ecliptor, we're kicking it off with him. He's picking his nose. That's not cool, but he is awesome. And this is going to be one of the craziest Rumbles you've ever witnessed because I don't think we've ever had it. And you got to thank those two creators. I told you guys before, there's two creators on Community Creations. They make so many Power Ranger villains, Rangers. It's unbelievable. And we got one of the OGs here, Zach, the Black Ranger. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And you can tell me all your favorite Power Ranger series, your favorite. I'm a casual fan, so I'm not an expert, but I know a couple of the series really good. But yeah, this is going to be a crazy Rumble. And Ecliptor, too. One of my favorites. Wow. So we're going to have some crazy ones. And you've seen some of these people in previous Rumbles because we've had them in the random Rumbles. But I don't think we've ever had a Power Rangers Royal Rumble. That's insane. And there's been some really good creators. And there's been about 4 creators this year. Whether it be Knowledge, Lucas, and these two guys who make up probably at least 25 out of 30 of these creations. At least 25 out of 30. And you got to get their characters. But we're going to have a lot of Rangers. Some of these I don't know. That looks like a Psycho Ranger. So, yeah, some of these I don't know. I didn't, and obviously I could have did a cop out and put blue, but I didn't do that. I have a couple blue Rangers, a couple green Rangers, a lot of red Rangers, because those are usually the leaders, and also villains, which villains is the best part. And some of these people I don't know from Adam and Eve. Some of them I know pretty well. So when we're talking Power Rangers, of course, Mighty Morphin, my favorite, but I have to give credit where credit's due. To Time Force. Time Force I grew up with. You know, Mighty Morphin was a little bit before, I think he came out in the 90s, early 90s. So I was really young then, and I watched reruns probably as I was growing up. But Time Force was when I was a kid. And I remember Rancic, and I remember certain scenes. He was a very powerful villain, and he's even a villain that I don't think looks cool. But his concept, his storyline is really cool. So I always enjoy that. Of course, we got a Kimberly here. And I always enjoyed that about Rancic. And he was one of the toughest villains, too. Even though they say Zed's tougher and that guy, the dinosaur head guy's one of the best villains by far. I'm not good with names. So you're just going to have to bear with me. But I really like the guy with the unicorn horn. I always forget his name. He's a great villain. He's kind of a side henchman of a main villain. I think he's from Dino Thunder. And we got Pumpkin Rapper here, which is a very popular villain. I don't think he's a main villain. He's one of the episodes. But he's a very notorious villain because a lot of people know who he is. He's also a cool design. Like I said, these guys are very cool designs. And, of course, I'm more familiar with the Mighty Morphin and the Time Force, but I haven't seen some of these for years. But I even remember I used to be obsessed with Time Force as a kid. I had it on VHS. I had a Game Boy Advance game. It was the first game I ever beat because I wasn't good at video games. I'm still not good at video games. But it was the first game I ever beat. It was on Game Boy Advance, and it was so hard. And I remember winning Time Force. And, of course, I remember that epic finale with Rancic. And he's just destroying everyone and how he took out a Red Ranger at one point. I mean, he's pretty good villain. He's pretty good. I didn't like some of his henchmen, but he's a pretty awesome villain. And I don't even love his design, but I just think he's a very good. And we got Tommy Oliver here, Jason David Frank in the house. And definitely my favorite Ranger. I like the White Ranger the best. From Tommy Oliver's version. Definitely my favorite Ranger. If I had to pick. I think he's a lot of people's favorite. And of course, Jason David Frank was a big part of the Power Rangers. And he's definitely my favorite. I think he's almost everybody's favorite. And we'll see who we're getting at number 9. Oh, is that... Oh, that's one of the Bones, I believe. Or Skull. Yeah, he's one of the goofy... I tried to get Skull and Bones, but I could only get one. Because the one was damaged. So, I couldn't get him. I tried to get both of them for you all. But, yeah. He's kind of the comic relief. I kind of feel bad for those guys. They think they're cool. But they're more for a comedy relief. They're kind of not my favorite part of Mighty Morphin. I like Lord Zedd a lot. He's amazing. And I love Goldar. They're some of my favorite villains. Rita, annoying. It's got that voice that makes my ears bleed. So I'm not the biggest fan of Rita Repulsa. But, I mean, she's a good villain and all, but she's just, yeah. I'm going to have to do some research on Power Rangers while we do this. I'm going to try not to miss eliminations, but it's going to be hard. And from this distance I'm at, some of the Rangers are going to be hard to tell apart. And number 10... I think that Ranger, that one Red Ranger, wasn't made by those two guys that make all the Power Rangers. I'm looking up Power Ranger villains. Tell you some of my favorites. I don't like that one guy. And Kimberly's been eliminated. And number 11 is, oh, I know who he is. I can't think of which one he's from. Because you guys will correct me. I know, I'm not going to guess. But, yeah, some of the Power Ranger villains, when we're looking, Goldar's great. Rancic is awesome. Ivan Ooze, he's from the movie. Mesagog is the one that everyone loves. He's a creepy looking thing. And he's got a good backstory. He's got a great backstory. And kind of got like a problems in the head. Not that a lot of them do. Cliptor I like. I like Cliptor a lot. I like Lord Zedd, of course. He's an OG villain. I think Rita Repulsa is the first villain. And then Lord Zedd comes in later on, and then she goes away, and then he... But, once he comes in, he's one of the main villains. But you can tell me your favorite, because like I said, I'm a casual fan. I'm not very educated on Power Rangers. But I do enjoy it. I wish they would make an adult version of Power Rangers. Here's one of my favorites. One of my favorite Rangers ever. Probably my second favorite female Ranger. When I was a kid, I had a crush on her. And you all know I love that color blue. That's my favorite color blue. My favorite shade of blue she is wearing. And when I was a kid, I definitely crushed on her. And Kimberly, of course. You would have to. I like Ninja Storm. I don't like the Red Ranger in Ninja Storm. He's just not one of my favorites. I like Ninja Storm. I'm trying to remember who the villain is there. I watched a lot of that when I was a kid. I watched a lot of Ninja Storm. I didn't ever see SPD in space. And Lord Zedd here, and of course he's fighting Tommy. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm trying to think of who the Ninja Storm villain was. Done a lot of research on the Power Rangers going into this, so it's crazy. It's crazy how much research I've done and how much I've learned. It says Zergane. Oh, yeah, I don't, yeah. I'm not a big fan of him. Nah. I like this other, sometimes the side henchmen are pretty cool. I like this, oh, wait, when Zergain has his armor, I like that armor. So, yeah, like I said, I don't remember a lot. It's been a while. I think one of the worst ones is, one of my least favorite villains is the Dino Thunder guy with the horn, even though he's a very destructive villain. Not the unicorn guy, but the other guy. Lord Zed with an elimination there. We got one of those dummies out. And we got another White Ranger, female White Ranger. And yeah, I think that Red Ranger is one of the only ones that wasn't made by these two guys. There might be a couple other ones. But these two guys are great creators. Make sure you get their stuff. I mean, this is top tier creations. Top tier. This is remarkable creations. Like Lord Zed, Pumpkin Rapper, Ecliptor, well, you haven't seen, I don't think he's come in yet. I've been doing some research, so I probably missed a couple eliminations. Looking up Dino Thunder villain. I'm using my phone too, while talking. I need to do this on my spare time and just take notes. But I'll stop after this. No, Dino Thunder is a cool villain. That's the really cool one. I'm thinking of another one. The guy that I'm thinking of, he has a normal human face, and he has brown clothes and a horn. I hate that guy. This guy's so dumb looking. But he's supposed to be a strong villain. Dino Thunder has one of the best villains, that guy with the dinosaur head. So I got confused a little bit there. And we'll see who's coming in next. And we're up to 15. Looks like we got another Psycho Ranger. I only put 2 Psycho Rangers in. I could have put multiple, but usually I go for pink and red if I'm doing multiple Rangers. Because those are they're kind of the most popular, besides the White Rangers are always usually really good also. But the pink and the red, and Kimberly and the Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin, but Tommy was obviously the most popular Ranger ever. But I believe he's been a Red Ranger, a Black Ranger, a White Ranger. He's done it all. I mean, Jason David Frank's one of the best. We got Ivan Ooze here from the movie. I don't remember the movie hardly. I think he's a weird-looking villain. But Ivan Ooze. Great creation. Like I said, whether you like these guys or not, these are top-tier creations. Lord Zed. There's 2 different Goldars you can get, 2 different Zeds you can get. It could be all the same guy. And he could have just ran out of creations, or it could be 2 different guys, or a girl and a guy, or 2 girls. Who knows? And number 17. Oh, we got Lord Drake. And now this guy is from a comic. I did some research on him because I've never seen him on the show. So I'm not for sure if he is ever on the show. He's more from the comics. It's like a Boom Comics or something like that. Which I didn't even know they had comics of the Rangers. But like I was saying earlier, I couldn't really get into it. They need to do an adult version of Power Rangers now. Like literally now. Even if they could do a PG-13 version like they did with the movie. And we got this guy. This guy's a cool looking villain also. Even if they could do a PG-13 version, I know they have the movie, which I like that Rita Repulsa better. That's a hot take. But I know they have the movie. And there goes Lord Zed, so Draken got rid of him. But the movie's pretty good. It didn't make any money, is the problem. And I don't think it made a lot of money. And we got the Green Ranger here. Awesome. I love the Green Ranger. This is my favorite Green Ranger by far. Another Jason David Frank. who is the best. But if we take like the we need like an R-rated version. But who is it going to be marketed towards? But most of the people who grew up with Power Rangers are over 18 now. People who grew up with Mighty Morphin are over 18. The people who grew up with Time Force are over 18. Ninja Storm, SPD, all the Dino Thunder, they're adults now. So I think we need an adult Power Rangers version, and I know about the YouTube video of the adult version, and that was cool. But we need a movie. We need a movie, and I know there's fan films and all that. We need a movie on the big screen. Even if it's PG-13, we've got to have something. And here comes the eye guy. Another villain. I love these villains. These villains are like, if it was just Rangers, I wouldn't do this Rumble. I mean, having the villains makes it even better. So. But next time I'll bring some notes if I'm going to do a Rumble, because I'm a little bit lost on some of these. This White Ranger lady's doing really good. I don't even know what series she's from. And 21. We got Jason Lee Scott. That is the main Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin. Yes, and I want to do the singing. They had the coolest soundtrack, Ghostbusters has a great song, but the Go Go Power Rangers! That's the best. Go Go Power Rangers! You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! And I just obliterated that song and made your ears bleed. But guess what? Me singing Power Rangers is still better than Puke Brian. Okay? And by the way, it hasn't rained in forever, which is great. Thank goodness. Rain is a bad thing, Luke. It is a bad thing. Okay? Me singing Power Rangers songs, which is terrible, is better than you singing country music. Okay? And you can get all those country girls all day to talk about how great you are, Luke. But me singing Power Rangers is better. White Ranger Tiger Power! White Ranger Tiger Power! I know it's awkward. Guys, I know. Forgive me. We got Rancic here. Don't make him pull a sword out of his body. That's so awesome. I know it's awkward. I know it's cringe. But it's still better than Luke Bryan. And that's all that matters. And Rancic with another elimination. Yes! My boy. The best. One of the best villains ever in the Ranger series. By far. Love Time Force. I actually had to throw out my Blue Ranger, though. I had a 12-inch Blue Ranger of Time Force. And we got Rita Repulsa, who is the most annoying villain, but I respect her because she's the OG, one of the OGs. So, I do respect her. I think her voice is so irritating, though. It's like nails on a chalkboard, or, cat's nails on a chalkboard. It's pretty bad. And she's irritating, too. She is a cool villain, though. If we could only change her voice. But I actually like Elizabeth Banks in the movie. And 25. You got another Red Ranger. This is Time Force, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it. I can't read from here. I need glasses. We've talked about this 100 times. We got Billy from the Blue Ranger also. A lot of the Rangers have passed, haven't they? Like some of the Mighty Morphin ones. Like, no, unfortunately, Jason David Frank. And I'm not for sure if the Yellow and the Yellow and Blue Ranger. I think they both passed. But I mean, they're the OGs. I love all those Rangers from Mighty Morphin. I don't like the Red Ranger from Ninja Storm. He's like one of my least favorites. Of course, there's certain colors I don't like on Rangers either. And we got Putty Patrol. Putty Patrol is here. And of course, there's only one of them. So, basically the jobbers of the villains, by far. They're always, they're cool though. I love how they're made. That is so awesome. How the Putty Patrol is made. Got another Red Ranger here. I've never done so much research in my life. Yeah, it says Yellow Ranger, Green Ranger. Oh, and the voice is Zordon. Okay, the blue one, I don't know if he's still alive or not. The yellow and the, of course, the White Ranger. I mean, they'd be old. They'd be really older now because, that came out in the 90s. So, and the Blue Ranger eliminates Rita Repulsa. We're getting closer to the end in this Rumble. It's been a crazy Rumble. And 29. We're already to 29 here. And it looks like we got another Ranger. It's one of those. There's like a wolf series. There's a dog that talks. I didn't like that. Got my boy Goldar. And both creations of Goldar are top notch. It's hard to create Goldar, I would think. But I like this version better. And the reason why I think it's two people is because there's two Lord Zeds, two Goldars to choose from. So I'm thinking it's two different people making these creations. I know Lucas has two different accounts, and he makes two different creations. But you have to, I think there's only a limit on how many you can create. I'm not, oh my goodness, really? The Putty Patrol eliminates Rancic? Come on. Call the law. That's ridiculous. We're going to see who number 30 is. Number 30 is Scorpiana. She's a villain. So we had some females in here. We had some Pink Rangers, and Yellow Ranger, and two female villains also. There's some really good female villains. There's the Bug Girl. There's that one that has that face, that thing over her eyes, I think. I don't remember them a lot. And of course Rita. There's a lot of female Power Ranger villains, which is cool. I like a good female villain. So we are down to 5. I'm probably going to root for Goldar. I probably butchered her name too, the villain. Putty Patrol still in this too. Oh, wow. I mean, we got the Time Force Ranger. Oh, Goldar's done. Oh, crap. I'm blind. I'm not only... Yeah, I'm definitely blind. I don't see names all the time. And yeah, I didn't even know that Goldar was gone. Or at least I didn't remember that he got eliminated. I need a memory check. Eyeglasses. I mean, glasses and memory pills. That's what I need. You guys tell me all the time who wins Rumbles. I have to have Harvey tell me. You guys tell me all the time who wins Rumbles, who doesn't win. And then you all tell me about stuff in my stories I don't even remember. It's like, what in the world? I need to watch. Some of the stuff I don't like watching, though. Like, some of the stuff I use, like some of my older stuff, I don't enjoy as much. 16 through, 15 and 14, I don't enjoy as much. 16 through 19 is my golden era. And then I can enjoy some of the stuff after. But, 20, I did great for 2K20. Okay? You have got to give me some credit for 2K20. I mean, what I put on with that game, with what that game gave me, and that year we went without Rumbles. But I had to go back to 19 for Rumbles, which is probably a better thing than 20. Even if 20 did work. which it didn't. But you have to give me credit where credit's due. I put on some great shows on 2K20. And that was when I was about to quit. Because you had Kappa, I was about to just give it up. And I didn't. I didn't give it up. I almost did. And maybe someday that day will come. There's a lot of factors I don't like about YouTube now. There's a lot of things I don't like about social media in general now. So, that's and the algorithm and how it works and how it rewards political stuff more than anything. And the whole masculine stuff. And the certain women that make certain large amounts of money stuff. If you know what I mean. I don't like all of that. That's what the algorithm feeds off of me. And the creative people have taken a back seat. I don't like that. And the reason why I do pretty well is because I've built friendships and relationships on here. And I've brought new people in, but I have a lot of my old people still. Which I love having my old people. And sometimes I wonder where some of the old guys went. Because I miss them. I love it when someone comments, I haven't seen you in years. And it's like, oh, I remember you. I love that. So if you guys haven't watched in a while and haven't dropped a comment, make sure you do. Because I miss you guys. I really do. I used to have some of these guys comment on every video. Now I haven't. I know they got busy. Some of them probably grew out of it. That's fine. But, every once in a while saying hello would be great. I would love that. It's awesome. But we're down to Time Force and Putty Patrol. And I'm just shocked. Oh my goodness. Come on. Oh, come on. Putty Patrol wins the Power Ranger Rumble. Are you kidding me? No. I want a redo. I want a rematch. This is the only time the Putty Patrol has won anything in life. A jobber wins the Ranger Rumble. But great creation, but still. Oh my goodness, this is a super Putty Patrol. Oh my goodness. But first of all, I want to thank those two creators. Excellent creations, guys. You guys are excellent. Make sure you guys download them if you're interested in Power Rangers. Make sure you pick these guys up. Top-notch Lord Zed. Top-notch Goldar. Top-notch Rangers. And villains even. Rancic. It's like crazy. These guys do a great job. Give them the thumbs up. And give me a thumbs up for putting this together. And I know you don't like this winner. I don't. He's not going to WrestleMania. Him and his loser gang aren't going. Jobber gang. That's what I call them. But I like how they're creative. It's cool. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all later. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Download these characters if you can. We have a lot more Rumbles to come. I'll see you all later.